Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Now, this is my soon-to-be ex-SRC G36 or SR36K. It's got version 3 gearbox, it has a tactical rail, Riz rail, and the G36 style carry handle with built-in sight, which is okay. Also running it on a 8.4 volt battery, 3300 milliampere. And the issue I'm having with this, since I've taken it apart last time, is that I've got the cables running too close to the hop-up unit, and it makes it get stuck, and can't turn it further than 1 or 2 knobs. So I will take it apart and remove the stock first, then the barrel, the handguard and the barrel will pop out, the magwell, and finally the gearbox, and jig the cables a bit further forwards, or maybe I can even try to reposition them just between the magwell and the hop-up, but we'll see. So first you're going to need a couple of tools, a flathead screwdriver, a very long screwdriver, Phillips, so you can get to the screw here. You know, that's obviously if you have stock like this. And you're going to need a number 3 hex key, Allen key, and I'd like to keep a couple of small bags, so you know, when you unscrew everything, you can keep it in groups, so you know what goes together where. Now I'm going to start off by removing these screws from the buttstock. I'll just keep the screws in here along with the sling mount. Now, battery still in. Now, undo the screw here. It does help if you have a directional light handy, but it's not possible. It's quite a long screw, so unscrew until it's completely out. Start. Put this to the side. These little wires I've only had in here because there's slight gap, and they just sort of fill in the gap and reduce the wobble overall. It is still a bit wobble, but that's mainly due to the M4 adapter, stock adapter for the G36 series. Now I'm going to push out this pin. Take out the adapter. While we're here, we'll unscrew the gearbox screw. Right, there's 2 more screws that hold the trigger unit in. I'll just work our way forward. pins here and hold the mag well in, which is, by the way, quite easy to dismantle. So in case you get M4 mag well for the G36, that's all you have to do. And you know, it'll just come out. So now here you can see the cables, they are in the way, and I'm going to remove the handguards now and take out the barrel unit with the hopper. Again, got a pin in here that holds the whole thing in place. Knock it out. You can get these bags at like Maplin or something. They cost like £2, I think, for 100. Quite handy. So the handrail just slides off, and if we want to remove this unit, then we have to unscrew these 3 small screws here. With a small screwdriver with a 0 Phillips, or maybe a larger one like a 1, but this one does it. The screws aren't very tight, and they have a knot at the behind them, and just make sure you don't lose the knots. This top one, you're gonna have to push through a bit. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, same with the other ones. Get your bag. You can, if you want, just if you don't have bags, screw on the nuts to the screws. Because yes, these are standard screws and standard nuts, but who has these available all the time at home? So once that is done, and moving the barrel unit is quite easy. You just pull it, and it comes out. Put this to the side. Now you can just undo and take out the gearbox with the trigger unit. We don't need to go any further at this point, so I'm just going to pull it back in. The cables are loose. Maybe put a little bit more tape around here. I ran out of shrink wrap, so shrink tubing. So this has to do. There's nothing wrong with the cable. It just helps it stay in. And as I didn't personally crimp this cable here, so I don't know, how well it's done. So yeah, since this was a wire to the front, as you can see, the wire still goes to the front, but it's pretty simple. If you want to wire it to the back with stock like this, a bit of fiddling, and just make sure that the hop-up unit, the hop-up dial, is indeed free moving. wires. Just have a look where it fits best, either at the top, along the top, or along the bottom. We already have this wire here. It comes in contact with the tappet plate, so you know that could cause an issue, but as long as there's only one wire in here, it shouldn't be a problem. So we can't squeeze the other one in here, and we can't really route the bottom one that goes to the motor around the top, so that one stays where it is. And this is the one we route to the top. So what I want to check is if I can still attach battery. See if the cable is long enough, because it was already a bit tight. That's why it was short. But yeah, this shouldn't be not a problem. You can fit it in. It's good enough. So now we're gonna just quickly put the pin in, put the hop-up unit in, and see how we best route the cables. Easy as, so that just goes in there, and cable now is extended a little bit further into the handguard area, but it's absolutely fine. Oh, for some reason the hop-up unit isn't going in straight. Just gotta check the top. Make sure that there's a little, just a little tiny piece at the top that slides in and secures the gearbox at the top level, and that one isn't sitting quite right, but it is now. So going back to hopper. So now we put the barrels in. It has the two grooves here, so they need to fall into place as you're sliding the hop up on the top of the nozzle. And yeah, once you've got the barrel on and the hop up in, I can just leave these cables freely here, Now we're gonna put the magwell back in. So that's not quite right. Right. Now let's give the hop up a try. Put the pin back in. Yeah, absolutely smooth the way it should be. Should be easy to adjust your hop up just like this. Perfect. So now that mission is accomplished, we can secure the barrel unit. The shortest of the screws goes into the top, and the two longer ones will fit here into the body, into the barrel unit, and we'll just have to put the nuts into the other side. Nuts are unidirectional, so in terms of, it doesn't matter which side you put them in. So we'll tighten this baby up. Don't over tighten them. It's just plastic. Just tighten them until they're tight, and then maybe give them another couple of turns. That's it. You might have to hold your finger on the other side in case they're not split. Now we've got 3 more screws here. Alright, now the last one this side. We're almost done. What's going on? Got my little guard dog over there. Little wannabe guard dog. That's that. And the last pin. Now we put the stock back on. Right. Don't forget, long screw in this. Just gonna squeeze my wires back in. Come on. Okay, nice and tight. Put the battery back in. And this is how it was before, just about there. Still fits, but you know. This, I gotta say, SRCs so far, great guns, even the Gen 2s. They run without a problem for days. Oh, battery empty, unfortunately. I'll give it another charge before I sell it, as just want to make sure everything is alright. And yeah, this was it really. So quick takedown and quick assembly. Hope you liked the video. Leave comments or questions or anything really. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.